She remembered the truth, listening A2. Episode 1. The doorbell at dawn. The doorbell rang at 5 a.m. and Hannah froze. She was still in bed, the sky outside dark and cold. No one ever came that early. Her heart started to beat fast. She stood up slowly and walked to the door. "Who is it?" she asked. No answer. The doorbell rang again, louder. Hannah opened the door a little. A man stood there, wet from the rain. His hair was messy. His face was pale. "Ethan," she whispered. He looked up, shocked. "Hannah, I didn't know where else to go." She had not seen him for 3 years, not since the night he left town without a word. "You shouldn't be here," she said, but she opened the door wider. Ethan stepped inside and sat on the chair, breathing hard. "I'm in trouble," he said, "and you are the only person I trust." Hannah felt anger and fear. "You disappeared. You broke my heart." "I know," Ethan said quietly, "but someone is looking for me, and now they know about you." Hannah's phone suddenly vibrated in her hand. A message appeared on the screen. "Unknown number, we see you." Her blood ran cold. Episode 2. A secret he never told. Hannah read the message again and again. Her hand shook. "What does this mean?" she asked. Ethan stood up fast. "They found you already." "You said nothing about this," she whispered. "Who are they?" Ethan walked to the window and closed the curtains. "I worked for the wrong people," he said. "I wanted fast money. I made a bad choice." Hannah's heart sank. "So you used me?" "No!" He turned to her. "I left to protect you." A loud knock hit the door. Both of them froze. "Don't move," Ethan whispered. The knock came again, stronger. Hannah felt her breath stop. "Ethan, call the police." "I can't," he said. "They have eyes everywhere." The door handle moved slowly. Hannah stepped back. "Then what do we do?" Ethan took her hand. His grip was warm and shaking. "We leave now." "But it's still dark," she said. Ethan opened the back door and looked outside. "If we stay," he said, "they will take me, and you will never see me again." A shadow appeared behind the front door, and the lock began to turn. Episode 3. Running into the night. The back door closed behind them, and the cold air hit Hannah's face. They ran into the dark street. Hannah's heart pounded in her chest. She could hear footsteps behind them. Or maybe it was only fear. "Don't stop," Ethan said, "please." They turned a corner and hid between 2 buildings. Hannah tried to catch her breath. "Tell me the truth," she whispered, "all of it." Ethan looked at her. His eyes were full of regret. "I was a driver," he said. "I took people and packages. I didn't ask questions." "Packages?" Hannah asked. "Money, documents, secrets," he said. "One night I saw something I shouldn't." A car slowly passed the street. Hannah held her breath. "They think I still have it," Ethan continued, "but I don't." "Then why are they here?" she asked. Ethan's voice broke. "Because they don't believe me." The car stopped. Lights turned on. Hannah felt Ethan pull her closer. "If they find us," he whispered, "promise me you'll run." She looked at him, shocked. "I'm not leaving you." Episode 4. The place they once loved. Ethan grabbed Hannah's hand and ran. They didn't stop until they reached the old lake. The place was quiet and dark. The water moved slowly, like it was watching them. "We used to come here," Hannah said softly. "I remember," Ethan replied. "You hated the cold." They sat behind a tree. Hannah's hands were shaking. "Why did you come back to me?" she asked. Ethan looked away. "Because I'm tired of running, and because I still love you." Hannah felt tears in her eyes. She wanted to believe him. Suddenly, her phone rang. "Unknown number." Ethan's face turned white. "Don't answer," she answered. A calm voice spoke. "Hannah, we know where you are." Her heart stopped. "You have 1 hour," the voice continued. "Bring Ethan to the bridge alone." The call ended. Hannah looked at Ethan. "They want you." Ethan stood up slowly. "If I go," he said, "you'll be safe." "No," Hannah cried. "I won't let you." Ethan touched her face gently. "Then we must choose," he whispered, "right now." And in the dark, Hannah realized, whatever she chose, someone would be lost. Episode 5. 1 hour to decide. The clock on Hannah's phone showed 5:40 a.m. They had less than 1 hour. Ethan stood near the lake, looking at the dark water. "This is my problem," he said. "I should go alone." Hannah shook her head. "You don't decide alone anymore." She remembered the nights they talked about the future, about a small house and quiet mornings. That life felt very far now. "We can run," she said. "Leave the city." "They will find us," Ethan replied. "They always do." Hannah's phone buzzed again. "Unknown number. Time is moving." Her hands trembled. "What happens at the bridge?" Ethan didn't answer. "Ethan," she said, "tell me." He finally spoke. "They will take me, or worse." Hannah felt her chest tighten. "Then why do they want me safe?" Ethan looked at her. His voice was low. "Because you are the only thing they can use to control me." A car engine started somewhere close. Hannah grabbed Ethan's jacket. "If you go, I go with you." He pulled her into his arms. For a moment, everything was quiet. Then he whispered, "If you come, you may never come back." Hannah closed her eyes. The hour was almost over. Episode 6, The Bridge at Sunrise. The bridge appeared through the morning fog. The sky was turning light pink, but Hannah felt only fear. They walked slowly. Every step felt heavy. "No cars," Hannah whispered. "That's bad," Ethan said. A man stood in the middle of the bridge, tall, calm, smiling. "You're late," he said. Hannah's heart raced. Ethan stepped forward. "Let her go." The man laughed softly. She was never the deal. Hannah froze. "What do you mean?" The man looked at her. "You know something, Hannah. Something you don't remember." Ethan turned to her, shocked. "What did he say?" The man smiled wider. "Ask her about the night you left the city." Hannah felt dizzy. Images flashed in her mind. Lights, shouting, blood on the road. I was there," she whispered. Ethan stepped back. "There where?" The man's voice was cold. "At the accident," he said. "The one that started everything." The sun rose higher, and Hannah finally understood. She was not just a victim. Episode 8, The Choice That Hurts. The fog slowly cleared, but Hannah felt blind. She ran after them, but they were gone. Only the empty road remained. Her phone vibrated. "Unknown number. You have one chance," she answered with shaking hands. "What do you want?" "Come tonight," the voice said. "Bring the truth." "The truth about what?" Hannah asked. "About the accident," the voice replied. "About who really died." Hannah's heart stopped. "Died?" The voice was calm. "The man you hit was not a stranger." Hannah sat down on the cold road. Images returned. A face. Familiar eyes. "No," she whispered. "If you speak," the voice continued, "Ethan lives. If you stay silent, he disappears." The call ended. Hannah looked at the sky. Tears ran down her face. She could save Ethan, but to do that, she would have to destroy herself. And as the day turned into night, Hannah made her decision. Episode 9, When the Truth is Spoken. The room was silent when Hannah began to speak. The police officers listened. The man in the corner watched her closely. Hannah's voice shook, but she did not stop. "It was raining," she said. "I was driving too fast. A man ran into the road. I hit him." Ethan stood behind the glass. His face was pale. "I was scared," Hannah continued. "I didn't stop. I went home and tried to forget." Tears fell on the table. "The man was my uncle," she whispered. "I didn't know that night. I found out later." The room felt heavy. Hannah looked up. "Ethan paid people to protect me, to erase the reports, to make me forget." Silence. An officer stood up. "Thank you for telling the truth." They took Hannah away. Hours later, Ethan was free. He waited outside the building as the sun rose. Hannah walked out slowly, her face tired but calm. "I'm sorry," she said. Ethan took her hands. "You chose the truth." "I chose what was right," Hannah replied. They stood together in the morning light, knowing their love was changed forever. Some love survives lies. Some love survives fear. But only the strongest love survives the truth. For more interesting English stories, welcome to the English Listening Stories channel.